It's raining cats and dogs.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm revisiting Rin and Seri Inseparable. We got dogs, we got cats, and casting dogs and cats gets us cats and dogs. Rin and Seri is also able to gain life and deal damage equal to the number of dogs and cats we have. The more dogs, the more damage, the more cats, the more life, and of course you want lots and lots of dog and cat synergy so you can get more benefits from your cats and dogs. Whether that's knocking various artifacts and enchantments off the table with Feline Sovereign, or just buffing all of your dogs with the pack leader here, you're able to get a lot of nice buffs to Rin and Seri and the other cats and dogs that are in the deck. You can also get even more buffs off Sovereign, Okaneka How, and Jetmir, which make your entire board bigger and badder as they get bigger, or stop your opponent from playing counterspells, maybe draw some cards, or of course, copy all your tokens with Ocelot Pride. And of course, Modern Horizons brought other really good cats and cat synergy, like a Johnny and the Cop Pariah. This deck got a bunch of upgrades because we got a bunch of good, low-cost, powerful cats and dogs in recent sets, which we were able to throw into this deck to make it stronger, make it faster, make it better, so we can go woof, woof, meow, and make our opponent say ow. So let's take Rin and Seri into the queue and start unloading dogs and cats. Eshki, Temur's Roar. Eshki gets really big really fast, and I don't have the mana for you right away. I could Ragavan on 2 or Ocelot Pride on 2. Okay. I'll take a turn 2 Ragavan. And I'm just going to play this tapped land here. They're saying hi. Hi! I'm ready to brawl. Wait. No. I'm ready to brawl. If they cast any creature, she gets bigger. If they cast a creature that has a power 4 or greater, they also draw a card. 6 or greater, they also deal damage to me. And the damage is going to scale because as Eshki gets bigger and bigger and bigger, so does that damage. Also Pride is the strongest just like individual card here, but it's not going to be dealing any damage, so I won't be gaining any life unless I get another life gain piece here. So let's go for Ragavan. Hi there, Ragavan. You're a fine monkey. Ook, 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 ook. With 4 mana. Eshki's coming out. No follow-up spells, though. Okay. I will attack in with Ragavan. Fair. Rin and Seri. Cat dog, cat dog, cat dog. Woof, 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 meow. At most, I think I can deal 2 damage with this next turn. By paying 1-drop. If I get another 1-drop creature, I could do that. No. So instead, it's going to be Ocelot Pride. So I get 2. But I want to get the additional trigger off this. And, oh, I won't be getting the full additional trigger off it, will I? No, because I'll be a little short. So I'll just hit face with this. Kitty! Next turn, though. I'll have the City's Blessing. Yeah, I'm off by 1 for this. 9 out of 10. They're not Rin and Snoopy. They're Rin and Seri. Ooh, Wayward Swordtooth. They draw a card. And can play additional lands this turn. Truly use the Kitten's Blessing. Oh, so good. No! Oh, wait. Ah, but I don't get the double trigger off it. Okay, I take this damage. I could chump block with this cat token. This is kind of the least important of these. Mumble grumble. Bye, Ragavan. Thank you for your sacrifice. It's very important to me. Woof. Yeah. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 dogs. They will get to draw off this, but it's 100% worth it. Reset Eshki's power and toughness, make them cast it again, and now we get more woof, more meow, more pow. I guess I could add Taurian Mauler into this deck, but like, I don't know. I feel like we got better cats and dogs. I'm so wide. Yeah, shapeshifters, cheap shapeshifters especially, are so good with Rin and Seri. I'm even running Maskwood Nexus to try to get extra triggers. I don't have a Lord in hand, so I am going to go for big blocks here. How about 1, 2, 3, and a chump block there. As I said before, like the cats on in play for Rin and Seri's ability are a little less important. I have enough dogs here, but I want more. Yep. And yep. Rin and Seri. Take it out. Swinging with all of these. What about the DJ Taurian Mauler? You mean the card I actually revealed? I don't know if you saw it, but that was my reveal from that secret lair. They sent it to me in like a cool package and everything. And I posted the pictures that a DJ Taurian Mauler. It doesn't show up that well because I use a blue screen. But like, the cool Taurian Mauler. Do I run any token doublers? This deck used to run Mondrak, and now instead, I'm running Elspeth Stormslayer. Because she also does the big flying thing. And also, Ocelot Pride, who I will say did amazingly in this game. GG, Eshki. Meria, Scholar of Antiquity, typically a combo deck. You can use things like Paradox Engine to keep on untapping all of your artifacts and then tap them again to either Impulse Draw or make mana. She's able to just unload tons and tons and tons of cheap artifacts. Dig and dig and dig. And then, I don't know, maybe Aetherflux Reservoir. She's good at what she does. And I'm good at playing a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Actually, that doesn't do that much for me. I guess it gets me the Prowling Stirp apart on turn 2, but I'm not really expecting counter spells from them. That said, ramp is important since I have these 1-mana dogs, and cheap creatures that trigger Rin and Seri are good to follow up with. So I will start with a turn 1 Llanowar Elf. Ta-da! I use this Sacred Foundry, paying 2 life, and playing Prowling Serpapard. It's a cat snake, which means it's still a cat, so it works for Rin and Seri. Ruby Medallion to discount, and it can also be tapped for mana. Play Rin and Seri. And swing in for 4. It's nice going first and having ramp. Oh, that's the treasure dog. Hey, Meria. Playing Burgee. Oh, yeah, they can start storming, huh? Trying to see if I have a way to get enough dog cat going on in here. No, I don't. To take something out here. Yeah, my mana just doesn't quite line up for it. I could deal 2, or I could just play this. I think I'll just leave this as a blocker. Go wider and swing in with both of these. Since I do have the Selfless Savior out. Yeah, I should have done the Parlor, but I thought maybe I had the right mana. I just didn't. So with Meria and Burgi, they're going to be spitting out loads of mana. They have discounts on spells. This can be tapped, so they have 4 mana already. I'm surprised Meria does not say, like, you can tap an untapped non-token artifact you control to add green. This mana can't be spent on artifacts. Nope. They're also going to discount their artifacts by 1 with the Foundry Inspector. So let's see how many spells they cast this turn. That's 1, Foundry Inspector. 2, a Mystic Forge. They can now cast colorless things off the top of their library and manipulate the top of their deck. Or just, like, tap it to make green mana. Oh, there's a Forest as well. Tireless Tracker makes token artifacts, which can't be used for Meria's ability, but that's the 3rd spell, and I think that's probably it. It was just 3. Thank goodness. Now I've got Rin and Seri, so let's use Rin and Seri. I am going to hit Meria with Rin and Seri. We have 4 dogs. 3 dogs, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. You ain't dog. Take out Burgi. And then swing in with the Goldhound and the Serpapard, and I guess win. We got to remove those combo pieces before the combo completed, which puts me in a good spot. GG. Kotis, the Fangkeeper, gonna try to steal all my spells. Well, I'm gonna try to stop them by exiling everything in play. No, I actually think I throw this back because it starts on turn 3. I guess I have the Surveil. And Feline Sovereign is able to destroy some of the equipments and auras that they put onto Kotis. I guess I'll try it. If I didn't have this Surveil land or like a fetch into a Surveil, I don't think I would keep this. But this lets me check out what I have. It is a 4th land. It is a 2nd white, though, for Bramaz. I'll keep it. There's so many Kotis out there. Yes, if you were playing Brawl right now, you probably are matching into Kotis a lot, especially if you're running a 3-color commander. I feel like Rin and Seri should probably not be against Kotis, but I can't stop the matchmaker from making matches how it does. Birds of Paradise will get them extra mana of any color. They've got 3 now, and they're exploring, so they get to 4. You hate Kotis? Yeah. It's quite prevalent. Zickles. Bringing out Bramaz. Meow. Oh, somebody in chat is asking, will Final Fantasy be in Standard? It will be. It is, weirdly enough, a Standard set, despite the fact that all of the design seems so Commander-driven. The number of legends is ridiculous. Okay, so here's a good piece of news. If I play the Feline Sovereign here, and swing in with Bramaz, I will be dealing damage with a cat, because Bramaz comes with this extra token. They have protection from dogs. Great, that doesn't matter. What does matter is I can get rid of combat research. Because the cat knocks things off the table. That is the flavor of it, and it's very funny. Yes, Helpful Hunter, come be helpful for me. Yes. Excellent. Good kitty. Protection from dogs. Yeah, you hop up on the table, knock things down, and blame it on the dog. Very Garfield and Odie coded. The Aether Spark. Oh, Bramaz can also knock that off a table. Or I could Besage you it. Yeah, the problem here is that now they have blockers up. I'm gonna go Roaming Throne, naming Cat, so Bramaz triggers twice. I don't want to sacrifice the Feline Sovereign, but I do want to take out things. By the way, you can also bring these in attacking the Aether Spark. If this said player or Planeswalker, I might do that. It doesn't, though. Yeah, the Aether Spark is, in fact, an artifact. So they're going for blocking everything. Because they're choosing to do that, I'm going to bring out Timbercrown Pathway, and before they can activate this again, I'm going to give them more mana to get rid of Aether Spark. I don't want them putting more counters on Kotis. I'm scared. Glad we have good cat synergy, though. And good repeatable artifact and enchantment removal. Let's go, Feline Sovereign! Good kitties! Sword of Fire and Ice. Protection from red and blue. I have no red or blue creatures out right now. I do have plenty of blocks available. I could technically block with Bramaz, but he would die. I'm just going to chump block there. And win the game, because I'm going to knock the Sword of Fire and Ice off the table. As we do. Swinging with a lot of kitties. And I don't know, maybe draw some cards off the Helpful Hunter, too. GG, Kotis. Alquist Proft, Master Sleuth. Unfortunately, an Azorius control commander. He can draw tons and tons of cards, and I don't like it when they draw tons and tons of cards, but there's nothing I can do about it except maybe play my dog and try to hit them. I really hope I draw an untapped land here so I can Cabaret Rebels. Yes, they're going to get to see my two creatures here, Lion Sash and Loyal Warhound. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, so I am absolutely sacrificing this Goldhound to play Cabaret Rebels. This is a card that's really, really helpful to have out because even if they countered a spell that I cast, I get another creature in play. If they remove it, though, with something like Get Lost, well, that's just too bad. Tome of Legends. Okay. Well, at least they're playing extra clues. This is not a clue. This is because Alquist Proft is good for clues. I will play Undergrowth, Leopard. Get a birds. And I'm just going to immediately sacrifice this to destroy a card draw piece, this Tome of Legends. Alquist Proft comes with a clue, so, like, I don't feel like I need to destroy this right away. This would be getting additional counters, both when this enters and attacks. He's really well statted, like frustratingly well statted. I do kind of want to see what I get off Rin and Seri. Because I want to be casting my cats after it's in play. Glad my cards have resolved so far. This Alquist Proft seems to be doing more with clues than most. Oh, whenever you sacrifice another clue, this also triggers. So they're getting a card off the spellbook. And I bet they're looking for something that could get rid of Cabaret Revels. I don't know if any of these do, though. It's mostly creature removal. Puts things in jail. Can't arrest a party. And I'm partying every day. Surveil. Might have been better for me to go for white. Ooh, big kitty. I play a dog. Or I play cat, so I get a dog. Ooh, and I got a dog off of Cabaret Revels. I'm going to swing in with Brimaz. And before they can block, bop the Proft. I swung in first because that means more cats, which means, well, it means more life gain. Number go up. Gotta pay for my fetch lands. I do have a dog that fetches a white source for me. Loyal Warhound. Alright, so the board is nice and full for now. Not trying to jinx it or anything. But 5 mana sure is board wipe mana. And they do have 9 cards in hand, 2 of which are from the bounty. They're taking an extra turn, so they get to untap everything. They get to try again, and they have to discard at end step. Oracle the Alpha, okay. Oh, wait a minute. They have more lands than me. Lawyer Warhound, it's your time to shine. And everything I know and love is gone. Ah, dang it. Bounty Agent can also kill Rin and Seri, so I don't think I play Rin and Seri this turn. I will go for a Loyal Warhound. Bark, bark. Ooh, puppy. My one plains that's left. Yay. Rebels is so good. Yeah, it's absolutely a fantastic card. I have no 0-cost creatures, so there we go. I refilled the board. Thank you, Cabaretti Rebels. We love you, Cabaretti Rebels. The Loyal Warhound showed up 2 minutes late with Starbucks. Yeah, that's me. So I think Skyclave Apparition takes out the Rebels here because... Oh no, Lion's Hatch. They must want to do something with graveyards. Oh god, are you going to be recurring the temporal manipulation? Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably. I'm going to cast Rin and Seri. Or do I want to just leave up protection? Nah, I want to see what I get. It's getting countered. I can't pay 3. I can only pay 2. Oh, and now you show up. Speaking of showing up 5 minutes late with Starbucks. It's Prowling Serpapard. Did somebody say stopping counter spells? Yeah, yes, Prowling Serpapard. Yeah. It was us. I think I'm about to get board wiped again. Okay, counterspell, but it's a land. So which counterspell do you think it's gonna be? We saw a Wrath of God, so we could still see a Day of Judgment, Supreme Verdict, Farewell, Sunfall, Sapphire Medallion first, okay. Oh, Alquist Proft, they're not wiping the board. Maybe because they know I could keep this alive. And ain't that what matters? I don't actually think I play Rin and Seri here. I think it's smarter and safer to go for the Racketeer Boss into Fairy's Protection. But then again... I want to do what the deck does. And what the deck does is this. Alquist Proft also gains life off this since it's a, was it Sphinx's Insight sort of ability? Sphinx's Tutelage? What's the, big Sphinxy draw spell that he does? He does that! Snapcaster. And that's why they wanted to stop me from hitting their graveyard. So what's it gonna be? Temporal Manipulation? Wrath of God? Extra turns? Nope. Wipe the board. So who do I keep alive here? I'm feeling Serpapard over Rin and Seri. We know they're an Azorius control deck. The Serpapard's in here for a reason, and the reason is guys like you. It's Sphinx's Revelation. Thank you. Thank you for knowing spells. They're thinking if you want to keep your thing in the graveyard. Oh, they might have a delve spell. That would be a reason to keep it in the graveyard. I don't. I want to put my kitty back. But they have to decide first because they're the active player. It's a very expensive kitty. She deserves, well, they deserve golden diamonds. Return triumphant. Ugh. You're a young hero? Says who? Yeah, make my equipment cost more. I don't think they'd block because they want to be able to use the ability. You like Amy the Heckler? Telling this guy to go heck himself? He can gain so much life. That's why I'm just like, I'm gonna try to kill you now. And how much life do you get? Okay, 6. Say so 10. So we Teferi's protection here. So these attackers stay alive. Done! Easy! We take it to Elspeth, we make it the flying, we kill the Proft. Nobody likes you, Proft. Bristly Bill, Spine, Sower. Gets +1/+1 counters and can double +1/+1 counters. I'm gonna mulligan here because I just, like, yeah, I've got good cards, but not enough mana to play them. Same thing here, but you know what? I believe. I'm gonna use this Windswept Heath. I'm just right away going to grab the Rural Surveil Land. There we go, Commercial District. Birds of Paradise, love it. Next turn, Racketeer Boss, so I can make 2 cards, get treasures when they enter. Ain't the boss of you, huh? You ain't the boss of me. Birds and Spirited Companion. I'm gonna try to like turbo ramp up to this Mirari's Wake. Hey, Bill. Ooh, Bill's not gonna get double tokens there. Birds of Paradise. Just adding to my menagerie here. My zoo. Oodles of zoodles. I could play the Undergrowth throughout Leopard, but I don't have enough mana to get rid of Ozolith here. And I have a couple choices of what I can do to increase my mana. I can get the temporary mana increase, because these treasures will then hit for 2. Oh, wait a minute. But Elspeth first. Oh. Elspeth first is, I think, what I want here. I can protect myself with some tokens. That's great. But also, double the Roxanne, double the fun. I'm trying to think if there's like a good way I could do all of it here. Not really. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use these up right away. For Mirari's Wake, no. For Mirari's Wake, thank you. I'm looking for ways to, like, get rid of this, and I have one for next turn. Yeah, I know you can bank your counters. That's why I'm getting rid of this Ozolith, not that Ozolith. Well, maybe that Ozolith. Really depends on what else I get. Azusa lets them play additional lands to get additional triggers on Bristly Bill. Roxanne with Elspeth is nuts. I mean, that's my hope here. I guess they trade with this. They bank it. They put them back. Blocked and ignored. You can put counters on... Yeah, okay, sure. What do you mean you just put counters on the Ozolith? You can do that? Chat, did you know they could do that? I don't know they could do that. Let's get some extra blockers. Or, you know what? Let's just blast Azusa. Stop playing lands. I know you get the counters. That's fine. Brimaz. Go to combat. Swing in. No, you stay back. You're my blocking bestie. And then destroy Ozolith. This one. You get to keep this Ozolith. And then I'm going to throw a bunch of rocks at you. Rocks and other stuff, too. Hero sacrifices land to get 2 more. So 2 more counters for Bristly Bill. Actually, 4 more because Ozolith doesn't have trample, though. Not yet. Ooh, that's a very cheap henge. And, okay, now he has trample. Good news is that Brimaz actually does come with an additional blocker. So I have enough to protect Elspeth here, and now I don't. Okay, so you kill Elspeth, right? Actually, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't need Elspeth. I have lethal. You want to see? Where's you? Swinging it with all these guys. Paying to 1 or 0. Yeah, they're just dead. I didn't even count the birds of paradise. I was thinking I had to throw a rock. No, they're just dead. Nailed it. Elspeth Resplendent. She's going to be protecting things and maybe even giving things flying first strike or some vigilance, lifelink, and eventually making angels. She also kind of looks like me. To the point where I actually got a copy of this card and gave it to my mom. I know that's like a weird thing to do, but enough people had me like signing this card at conventions saying, Amy, you kind of look like Elspeth Resplendent, that I picked up a copy, gave it to my mom. Like, look, Mom! It's kind of like me. She likes it. She keeps it on her desk. I'm fighting myself. Orb? What do you mean, orb? What do you mean, orb? Yeah, I'm losing life. What is that? Is this prison? Huh. I'll keep that on top. I don't want to give them a land. It's never a bad time for orb. Now this is surprising. Sphere of Safety. Leyline of Sanctity. It's mono white prison, Elspeth. Oh no! Karn and Ghostly Prison? I'm not sure how I feel about this. Well, I can't deal damage directly to them. If they play Elspeth, maybe I can deal damage to her. And bye-bye, creatures. They're gone. All right. I might end up hitting this next turn, though. Because it is doing damage. Ooh, 3 lands. No more damage there. PogChamp. I could have also gone for Regal Caracal, but I'm going to follow up with Regal Caracal. I'll just do it now because it brings in the land untapped. Yeah, if I can give this lifelink, then that's just like really good life right away. So Elspeth is gonna -3 and can get a shielded 3 or less cost permanent. Shielded means good luck destroying it. I do have some exiling removal for things. Okay, well not for lands. And they're telling Pock to get lost. Actually, you know what? That's fair. We should tell Pock to get lost. Tell him to get lost and get out of here. We don't want you here. Leave me alone. So I'm going to go for Rin and Seri into Selfless Savior. Protect the dog with a dog. They've already used 1 exiling board wipe. Alright, yeah, destroying the Mutavault. I was gonna say, if they use another, I do have the Mutavault, and I have the protection here. I will go for white mana, since I have many white manas here. Trapped in the screen. Rin and Seri are getting stuck in the television. You can give one of my creatures lifelink. I wouldn't mind that, Elspeth. I mean, you still plus her, though, right? Unless you want me to kill her. I'm still able to buff the cat token.
Be brave.
This would also buff them all. Regal Caracal. Bronze Hide Line, go wide. And swing all of this at Elspeth to just take her out. She'll come back down. And this is a big cat lord that came with other cats. Wrath of God. Okay, so we're going to protect Regal Caracal. When the Bronze Hide Line dies, it will actually enchant the Caracal. So I'll be able to give it indestructible on a future turn. It's not the most exciting thing, but I'll take it. Okay, Anointed Peacekeeper. Going to name probably Rin and Seri. Just because that way, even activating the ability costs 2 more. I'm pretty much locked out of this. Map. Kahira. Kahira. The like +1/+1 vigilance is really nice, but dig again. Swords of Plowshares. No. And until I have the life gain off, like one of these hitting, I don't need the pride out. Yeah, give my equipment more. That's great. I'm not even bothering holding up the indestructible. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Nick just made me a little latte. Thank you. So they can give text to Peacekeeper, like First Strike or whatever. Nope, they're digging again for another one of these like prisony enchantments and finds a land in the top 7? Really? That's the best thing you got under 3? Okay, let's go wide. The wider I am, the more of a buff Jetmir gives. Make that make treasures. And the treasures should get doubled by the Ocelot Pride since I am planning on gaining life. Hey everyone, go for face. I think it's lethal. Thank you, Jetmir. I love you, Jetmir. You're really great, Jetmir. GG. Kotis, the Fangkeeper. Going to be keeping up with us by stealing our cards. If they deal combat damage, they get to take spells from the top of my deck. And since most of my spells are pretty low mana value, they are easy to steal. They also just got an equipment that gives +1/+1 double strike and trample, so they can steal twice. And also get around blockers. And also get through blockers. Oh, I've got up to 3 mana. And I can destroy the axe, but I think that that would be a thing better done in a turn. So right here, I'm just going to bring out Black Market Tycoon. That should let me play Rin and Seri next turn. This taps, makes a treasure, and I can use the treasure on whatever I want. It's just going to hurt me to have the treasures. I want everything to be cats and dogs. Maskwood Nexus is sweet with Rin and Seri because it means that you get both tokens. Also, everything counts towards both sides of this ability. Oh, somebody's asking, do I have Ginny Fae in this deck? I don't believe so. It's something that makes the tokens Rin and Seri makes better, and it lets you turn other tokens into cats and dogs. But for the most part, it's just like, it's a little too dependent on you already having something like Rin and Seri out, which is tough because Rin and Seri dies frequently. painfully, tragically, and it's too bad. I'll keep that botanist on toponist. And I decided to use the treasure over the land just so I wouldn't take the damage and I could play this tapped land this turn. Next turn, if I'd like, I could cast either Botanist or Leopard, making sure I use the Halfling for the mana. Or the... Yeah, I want the Halfling because it's the colorless. And still use Rin and Seri to kill something. It has to be the Leopard because I need to stop this. Greathorn is on top of Hobbit. I know. So I have 1, 2 dogs. If I want to use this, I can't play this. But I'm down with Botanist. Do this as a setup turn and pass. Dogs. Woof, woof. Oh, somebody's asking, could you put Rin and Seri and ladies looking left? Well, they're looking to the right, so definitely not. It's their left, but like, ladies looking left is left of the frame. Also, I'm gonna go with Rin because all dogs are boys is a boy, and Seri is a girl because all cats are girls. That's how it works, right? That's just science. That's just science right there. Now, Traveling Botanist might be able to go into ladies looking left. That's a dog. This Kotis player is taking their time, trying to decide what they want to do. They have 5 mana that I can see right now. It takes 3 to equip the axe, but we have a way to destroy the axe. That's right, we did get a new way to get through that. Ooh, Gem Razor. Just make Kotis bigger. That's smart. Also trampling. I will block with the Tycoon and the Botanist. And I'm gonna tap this just in case they kill it. They probably kill the Botanist though. Oh, nope. They went for the kitty that's given me mana. And I'm just going to use my mana while I have it to destroy Landline Axe. Like, I can wait until they equip it, but they just know it's going to happen. One, two, three, 4, 1, 2. One short. Doing everything here, but I could still Fairy's Protection and use Rin and Seri. Only have 3 dogs. Ragavan. I will put Ragavan in the graveyard, or will I? I have this Maskwood Nexus. Decline. See if they block. And I'll see you next turn. Bye. I love just like Teferi's protection being like, hey man, I'll see you later. Don't deal any damage to me. You can't unless you actually if you questing beast with Teferi's protection, something weird happens. Damage is dealt, but life total does not change because it says life total can't change. You have protection, but it gets through the protection. It's a really weird interaction. Ooh, Sword of Fire and Ice. That's protection from red and blue. We do have red things in the deck. And they had enough mana to equip it. They're not equipping it. You gonna kill Rin and Seri? They're killing the botanist. Okay. Maskwood Nexus, and I'm not too worried about a counterspell on there. No mana here. And I'm actually going to dash. Because dash will put it back into my hand, so I can trigger this again. Like, am I going to be good at stopping the Gem Razor Kotis here? No. I can try to prevent some of the damage just by blocking a little. But if any of this goes through, like some extra damage is also dealt. Yeah, protection means I can't block there. I think I just take the whole 6 and see what happens. All of these are dog cats, by the way, so, it's not bad. And let's see what they get. Hopefully it's like some of the not as good cards. Maybe you'll just hit a giant pocket of lands. That would be nice. Okay, so Immortal Sun, Arcane Signet, Regal Caracal, and Loyal Warhound. Those are actually some of my highest cost spells. Those two are my highest cost spells. I do have more lands, but they don't have plains, so it's just a dog. This cat goes wide, and then everything gets bigger with the Immortal Sun. Ow, my puppy! They'll also get to draw additional cards. Yippee! And also their spells cost less. Oh no! Help, I need more exiling removal. You hate Kotis? That's fair. Very reasonable. I have to use this. Questing Beast even lets commander damage rack up through Teferi's protection. So strange. No! I don't have much card advantage. I'm a kitties and puppies deck. Arabo, the first Fang. Would have been a lot better if we still had Maskwood Nexus out. I'm going to go ahead and say good game. And concede. Boop. Admiral Beckett Brass. Hello there. This is the upgraded version. Oh no, this is the original one. This is Beckett Brass who just buffs your pirates. Well, I guess it'll be a typo battle then. Between, well, cats and dogs and pirates and more pirates. Yeah, the other Beckett Brass is a much stronger commander, but this one's fun. You go wide with pirates, you swing in, and you steal. Thankfully, she does die to lightning bolt, and so do most other pirates. But she can be well supported by kill spells, counter spells, burn spells, because she's in Grixis colors. But the pirates themselves are pretty nice. Gambling? What are you gambling for? No turn 1 Ragavan, what's even the point? Well, they discarded a land, so... I'm, like, trying to think of... what you'd be gambling for. Well, ramp. I'll go for Surveil. More lands. 4 is what I need, and 4 is what I have. Bring up Bronzehide Lion. It can become indestructible, but it costs 2 mana to do so. It can also equip to things. Or not equip, enchant things. When it dies, you skin its coat. Yep, that will make pirate tokens. At the cost of life, at least. And a Chrome Mox? Where's your pirates? Chat, where's their pirates? Is this a pirateless pirate deck? What did you tutor for? Black market connections? Pay the 6. Good, thank you. Go fast with Arena of Glory. Okay, I have a legend, so I can do that and that. Or I could do this and this. The pirates are on shore leave. It's a non-theme deck. Strange choice of commander, but sure. Going down to 6 life. I respect it. Downloading pirates. Yeah, these are black market bootleg pirates. Or peg-leg pirates, I should say. There's a couple permanents for a lion sash to munch. Oh, look! A pirate! They do exist. Jim only have 2 white sources. Still going in with all of them. That's true. Sometimes you just don't quite draw it. Like, they do their ramp pieces. Wait, let me make sure it's not tapping. Okay, good. I could bring them to 2, but that's not 0. Kitty cats, kitty cats, kitty cats, kitty cats. Paying as much as they can without dying. Here comes Beckett Brass. It looks like we found our cats and a little bit of cat synergy, and they just didn't. Sorry about that, Admiral Beckett Brass. Tiamat! It's dragons. 5 colors of dragons. Well, I've got cats, and cats, and cats, and a cat dog. 3 colors of them, but most cats are in these colors anyway. I can bring out an uncounterable thing. Johnny's definitely the strongest here, but I'm gonna go for, or like it's the most powerful of these cards. I'm gonna go for the Brimaz, though, to go a little bit wider. Wider I am, the more I get out of Rin and Seri, especially, I guess, life gain, since this makes cat tokens. Ooh, Roxanne! Another fun cat. Rin and Seri. Bringing out the dogs and cats. Could be countered because of Delighted Halfling. Thank you, Delighted Halfling. And they're telling Brimaz to get lost. Aww. That's so sad. So they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. This costs 7. Definitely a lot. I could go for double kitties, but I kind of like just Roxanne so I can rock that elf. I could have also gone for Johnny and activating Rin and Seri. But ramping, removal, all at the same time. So good. And thank you, Roxanne, who is in fact a cat. Yes, that's right. We got cat people, we got cat guys, we got cat snakes. We got them all here. Kotis the Fangkeeper. Again, I cannot read your name, dude. I have no idea what that says. I got some cheap cats, but I don't have green mana. I have a Surveil. If I can find green mana? Green mana gets me more white mana. Kotis, again, yeah, as I said, I think in a previous match against Kotis, there's a lot of Kotis out there. Like a lot of them. Sweet. Yeah, this is the dress that, if you ever see me wearing a halter top dress, they're all the same dress. I just bought the same dress in, like, a bunch of different patterns. Also, I could have gone for Pilgrim to try to rush out Rin and Seri, but I'd rather just, like, I don't know, try to get a Daug trigger. Oh my god, I got a Sword Splasher. That's so good. Okay, what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Get lost. I can't hit this. I think I get rid of it. Like it's not able to, you know, stop a Kotis. Yay! I made my equipment cost 1 to equip. It doesn't actually work because of reconfigure. Hi, Kotis. Bye, Kotis. This is why we run exiling removal. Because of you. Because of you. Codie, Vociferous, Codex. I will keep this, even though this hand is extremely white mana. I have white mana here, I have white mana here, and I get more white mana here off of this Loyal Warhound. Ooh, a Johnny. That's actually going to be my turn to play instead, because this card is very good. So what Codie is Codie is casting non-permanent spells and using mana to make more mana, so you get this fake cascade. Final Fantasy XI is still getting patches. I guess the more you know. Hi, Codie. Weird to see a Delighted Halfling in Codie, but I'll accept it. This is a tapped land, so they won't be activating Codie this turn unless they use like a Dark Ritual or something. You want Slime into Surgical Extraction? Oh yeah, that would be a pretty cool combo, because you can then exile any number of slimes from your deck to make a giant slime. Well, they can't do it this turn. They could just cast a slime, though. Okay, so somebody in chat correctly identified the combo my opponent is playing, which is prime time for slime time. Well then. So next turn, they are going to cast an ooze, or cast another slime against humanity, and it's going to be big, very, very, very big. They're probably going to exile about 24 copies just to make sure that like it's big enough that it's gonna one-hit kill, right? Oh, or Witch's Mark, Surgical Extraction. Okay, that also works. This allows them to, from their own deck, take out as many copies of this as they would like. And they still even have 4 more mana for freaky little spells, like slimes. Hi, Scraps. You want to come in here? We're playing cats and dogs. Yeah, I have not actually played against this this Codie build before. Okay, and let me make room for the cat so she can be a part of the video. She loves being a part of YouTube videos now. We should consider ourselves very lucky that my cat craves attention directly in front of the computer screen. She doesn't want it anywhere else. It's because I started giving her treats here. All right, so there's an ooze. 3131. I have Teferi's protection. Hi, Scraps. I love you too. I'm going to attack with this. I can't deal the damage off a flip to Johnny, so I'm just getting in 2 damage here. Hi, girl. Yeah, you're so cute. Another big slime. Oh, and a thrill of possibility if there's any non-slimes in hand. No, I guess they're all slimes. Help? Hello? I'm 100% just trying to rely on Jetmir to win. I do have a board wipe in the deck. I only have this many. It's not enough. Scraps, it's not enough. Where are you? Honey, come hop up here. Witness my demise. Yeah, where? She's stepping up on her back feet so she can check the desk, make sure it's nice and clear. I'll lift the microphone up for you, girl. That's like her signal to come up is lifting the microphone. And there's Scraps. Look, Scraps. That's you. You're this one too. And this. And this. No, the oozes all have trample. They naturally have trample. They always have trample. They're just trample and slime tokens. And this one's wicked. Wicked awesome, bro. Right, Scraps? Yeah, we could. Let me give you a treat for being so sweet. Yeah, squeak. We lose, but we're still winners because there's a kitty. Would you please kill me? Dude, come on. I promise, I already used my Teferi's protection. There's only one of them in the deck. GG, Codie. Kalain, Reclusive Painter. Kalain is going to be ramping with treasures as we get our dogs and cats out. Or I could just have my cat out because Scraps is right here. I have Loyal Warhound, but they're probably not going to be doing land-based ramp. I think I go first in this game. Parlor, maybe I can find a cat. Pride Sovereign makes cats and gets bigger based on the number of cats. Very fun with Rin and Seri. And I have War Leader's Call to try and ping my opponent down. I had a really great War Leader's Call game before I started recording. Rip Apart. I actually do like Rip Apart here. Killing Kalain is pretty minor since she refunds part of her mana cost, but still helpful. I'm trying to decide if I just want to bring out the dog. I think I do want to bring out the dog. Since I went first, it's just a 3-1 beater. Also, happy Friday to people in chat. Happy Friday, Scraps. We have to get down on Friday. Shocking. Gotta get that War Leader's Call. The dog is bigger. Swinging for 4. The Springleaf Drum lets them use Kalain as a mana source. And a dark ritual. What are you casting? Cruelty of Gix! Uh-oh, there goes Roxanne. I can rip apart the Cruelty of Gix. I think I should rip apart the Cruelty of Gix. Destroy. Thank you. I think I have enough lands, thank you. Swinging for another 4. Oh, Scraps has mighty cheeks. She does have mighty little cheeks. I really want to cast these after Rin and Seri, so I get the token triggers. I'll swing in with the Loyal Warhound. Are they just going to kill Rin and Seri? Nope, they're making more treasures. So the things that are cast with treasures from Kalain also get extra counters on them. Cool. R.I.P. Loyal Warhound. A good cat right there. Yeah, it takes a pet like no problem. I love that picture or that video. Uh-oh. Yeah, I heard that too. My, the loft above me just creaked. That's concerning. Must be ghosts up there. Kalain returns. It was a very loyal warhound. A good puppy. And Obnixilis. Wow, okay. I guess I'll lose some life. They're probably going to make a demon slash devil. Devil demon. This guy. Yep, and then ask if I want to discard. The answer is no. Like, zoinks. Decline. I'm trying to see from around this. Alright, time for dog, cat, cat, dog. The Pride Sovereign. Trying to decide between Protect and Attack. I choose Attack. Get that aggro in there. Right, Scraps? You think the cat would look cute in pinstripes? Is she a little mobster like Obnixilis? Yeah, she would. I get 1 damage to my face. Discard? Absolutely not. Not on your life. You like the little devil tokens? Yeah, they're cute. She looks like she's having fun. Ah, dang it. Okay. Fine. I should probably kill one of these. Okay, let me do this first. I'll kill the 3 loyalty ob. Play the land. Give the cat more scritches. Get bothered because I'm still holding priority. Try to put auto pass on. Fail to put auto pass on. I lose 2 life. I don't have anything to discard. I played out my whole hand. I want to take out the ob. Obnixilis and the dog. They didn't play Kalain. Raka's Theater. When he sees the spoils away. Big score. They discarded a land, Phyrexian Tower. Nice. And War Leader's Call is doing a ton of work for me here. Thank you, War Leader's Call. Our opponent's rich. I mean, they got treasures. We will treasure them forever, right, Scraps? Oh, she's so cute. Oops. Let me brush the cat. Brushy, brushy, brushy. Torment of Hailfire for x equals 8. X equals 8? X equals 8? Okay, I can... lose 3. Lose 3. Lose 3. Sacrifice. Sacrifice. Sacrifice, and then I think I die. It was just a little too much. GG, Kalain. There are no zombies. Only Zool! Zool is a zombie. Zool is a really good zombie that lets you play zombies from your graveyard. And yes, there's 2 ways to build this deck. I know, because I built both of them. I only recorded a Brawl Stars for one, because the other one was not as good. And the 2 ways are A, Paradox Engine Combo. Or B, just Zombie Typo. Zombie Typo, it was fine, but as a mono black deck, it just wasn't really holding its own. And now the Paradox Engine version was crazy good. There's also some just very good zombies that you can recast from your graveyard, especially the ones that sacrifice themselves when they enter, like the Marauders, and make your opponent sacrifice too. Nice Dread Wanderer. Feeling... lost a little. Because the Scythe Cat, Cub, or King of the Pride can buff it, so I can attack in. Zombies in a graveyard? It's more likely than you'd think. Liliana's Steward. Ah, can make me discard. And a Grim Physician. That's probably going to be the best card here against the Ocelot Pride. Let's go for... Scythe Cat. Restless Prairie. And I will swing in here. Thank you, Scythe Cat Cub. You're a good kitty. Scraps, yeah, you're a good kitty too, Scraps. I know. I know. So I am actually going to not do that. There we are. I will choose to assign 2 damage here. There we go. 1 damage and 1 damage. Then that deals 1 and takes it out, but that's totally worth it to me. Yeah. Oh, baby, it's a triple. I don't mind at all. Undead Augur is going to get them card draw, and Engine Rat has an activated ability. Oh, rats. I have to discard? What? Lame. These are all really good in conjunction with each other. I think I'll drop King of the Pride, though. Just with the knowledge of what they have. I'll play Mutavault. Do I want to go for Rin and Seri? Or do I want to go for the, like, Okaneka How Big Buffin' Muffin? I want to go for Rin and Seri. Scraps, do you feel like a little Seri? Whoop. She does. I'm so glad she showed up for the cat dogs. Yeah, I'll take 2. What? What? It's fine. Ooh, a Johnny. I will put a counter onto Scythe Cat again. Tap. Tap. John John. Make a dog. That gives me 2 dogs. And 4 cats. And I think some of you see where this is going. Oh no, you can't kill my cat. That would flip a Johnny. So they take the damage. And sillily enough, does not say a thing my opponent controls. So I'm going to use Rin and Seri to kill a Johnny's brother. Scraps, look away. This is cat violence. You can't look. It's not appropriate for little girls like you. Not appropriate for girls like you. Yes, I would. And I'll make a one of these. And use it to kill, this. They'll get a card drawn off Undead Augur. They're gonna sacrifice it in response. Yep, village rights. Rin did it. Seri was innocent. Justice for Scraps. Yeah, Scraps is actually staring at the part of the board that has Buffa Johnny on it right now. She's like, hummina, look at that hunk of meat. Why does he look like that? Oh, a Sirarak. Sirarak is going to venture into a dungeon. We're all giving Johnny some bit of an eyeful here. They're going to go through the lost mine of Phandelver. Here comes Ashur. Lots of good recurable zomboys and zomgirls here. Perfect. I guess I should cast the other things first. Yes, I will pay 2 life. I have plenty of life. Plenty of life, plenty of fish. I guess if I also could have, like, mutavaulted here. First, I'm doing it after. And then swinging in with everything. I don't need more damage. I guess I could have also forced them to block doing all this. Yeah, all right. Aimant Eternal. It's going to shrink as I cast spells, but at the moment is a 3-mana 5/5. Sirarak comes down again, and do you get a goblin? Nope, a treasure. I guess they just kind of know they're dead. Yeah, we do have this guy here. Oh, Gurmag Angler. Okay, that's cool. As I said at the start, Ashur, a cool commander that is unfortunately worse as a zombies commander and better as a Paradox Engine combo commander. GG. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars, and thank you, Scraps, for showing up so we could watch some kitty cats and puppy dogs do violence. Lots of violence. I did have some fun getting to update this deck. This was actually something that somebody had requested both on YouTube and in my chat. And I had told them, well, there are some new cats and dogs, but unfortunately, Rin and Seri tends to match kinda high. But I did a bunch of tuning to the deck. I added in what I felt were the perfect pieces of removal to hopefully counteract what we're running into, and the deck does pretty well. Part of it is also just doing the cat typal stuff. We have really fun cats. We have great finishers. We have ways to buff our board, swing in, go wide, change our tokens around, and generally cause problems because we also have Cabaretti Rebels. The deck is pretty fun, and if you want something that's more than just a cat typal deck, this will get you there. If you're looking for the deck list, you can find it in the description. If you're looking for pictures of Scraps, you can usually find them on my social media. And if you'd like to help request more videos, oh my gosh, Scraps, you're so cute, you can leave a comment. You can say, hey, I'd like to see an updated deck. I'd like to see a new brew. Whatever you're looking to see in the Brawl queue, please let me know, and let Scraps know too. You can also just leave a comment to help boost me in the eyes of the algorithm, saying something like, wow, Scraps is a really cute cat. I sure wish I could pet her. She looks really soft because you brush her all the time. Brush, brush, brush. Yeah, leaving comments apparently helps spread my video wider, and so does subscribing to my channel. So if you haven't already, please consider subscribing and supporting my channel just by pressing the button. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a brawlful day. Mwah!